The Simps, and today we have a treat for you. We have a fully improvised musical. What that means is that everything you're about to see, from the first word to the last note, will be completely made up on the spot. Nothing has been pre-planned, pre-scripted, or thought about ahead of time. And to prove that, we're going to come to you for suggestions, or for one suggestion for the title of the show. So to practice that, how about this side of the audience? Go ahead and on the count of 3, shout out the name of the state that you're from. 1, 2, 3. Ohio! I heard it so Ohio. I don't think there's any states that start with Z. So. And on this side, shout out the name of your favorite food. 1, 2, 3. Banana, yes. Very good, very good. And by show of clapping, how many of you have never seen an improv show before? Woo! Oh, thank you so much for coming out. We're so excited to have you. And for those of you who have seen an improv show before, let's go! The very last thing to warm you guys up is because musicals are very emotional in nature. We're probably going to be happy, sad, angry, jealous, prideful, whatever. And we're going to be making lots of facial expressions and singings that are related to those emotions. So watch my face and try to make the sound with your own voice what my face would be making. So please, on the count of 3, shout out the name of a musical which has never been made before, never will be seen again. 1, 2, 3. What is it?
Beavers in Amsterdam.
All right. The Simps present Beavers in Amsterdam.
Good job.
Oh, we are beavers.
Benvolio. Are you outside? Oh, there you are.
Yes, I let myself in.
Hello, yes, you brought any gunpowder for me?
Ah, yes, your black powder musket.
Yes. Benvolio, I'm feeling very, very excited. Do you know why?
Oh, it couldn't be.
Yes, look at the calendar!
Ah!
It's
June 1st!
Open season.
Yes.
Benvolio, have you ever shot a beaver before?
Ever shot a beaver before?
Yes.
Oh. In a sense, yes.
You sound like you're lying, Benvolio.
No, I'm an incredibly experienced beaver hunter.
Well, yeah, yes, of course. I've shot many beavers in my life, many animals I've killed. I'm quite experienced at it. This is my 20th season, and in all that time, I've killed many animals, certainly, yes.
And in those long seasons that I've supported you, it hasn't struck me until now, but what about it makes you so happy?
What about it makes me happy? Well,
Tell me.
you know, Benvolio, my whole life I've been a winner. I was never bullied or anything like that. I've always been very popular and smart and talented. And, you know, it's just my rightful thing to do. You know, as a human. Benvolio, ever since I was a lad, I had many things to make me happy, and I was never sad. Yes, Benvolio, it's my right as a man to kill animals. Oh, I will continue to do it until I'm an old man living in a hovel. Yes, you look like you had something to say.
Yes. I've also been happy, and I was never bullied as a child.
Very good.
But long have I watched you shoot these beavers, always at your side, and I feel something when their little beaver blood does spurt. It's as though it is my own blood sometimes. I feel a kinship with the little critters. I'm also small, furry.
Did I just catch you empathizing?
Oh no!
We can't do that with our prey.
It's not the Dutch way.
When you aim your rifle,
Yes.
can't let these robots get in the way. Benvolio, there's a golden moment when it comes to hunting. There's a phrase you must keep well in your head, and I'll tell it to you.
Yes.
It's either you or me. I'm gonna live, and you're gonna be dead. You're gonna be dead. You're gonna be dead.
I'm gonna be dead.
You're gonna be dead.
I'm gonna be dead.
You're gonna be dead.
I'm gonna be dead.
You're gonna be dead.
I'm gonna be dead.
Yes, you're going to be dead.
I'm gonna be dead.
You're gonna be dead.
I'm gonna be shot.
You're gonna be dead. Dead. Dead.
Oh.
I'm not talking about you, of course.
Oh, I wouldn't die.
No, certainly not. You're my apprentice.
This is not so often you get to just sit in a coffee shop and take a deep breath.
No, it's quite unusual here in Amsterdam.
Yes, and especially when looking right out over the river.
Oh, it's such a beautiful river.
You know, I've dropped many a cigarette in that river.
Wait. Marisol, you what?
Oh, it is when the cigarette is done. It is over. You have to discard of it. And sometimes when you are on a nice, luxurious walk, The best thing you can do when there is no trash can is to pop it in the river.
You know, you met me after I had just finished my river conservation project, and I was holding those trash bags, and you said, "Can I throw my cigarette in there?" And I said, "Sure, it's full of river trash." Don't you remember that?
Oh, of course. It was a very full trash bag.
Yes, it was. And it's because people need to stop polluting the river, like throwing cigarettes in it.
Oh, you are such an idealist. Really. Listen, where I come from, everybody's hard at work. We just come and come to take a break from work. So when I'm out on my walks by the sea, the least I can do is enjoy the view. Instead, you are talking to me, trying to make me feel like poo.
That's not what I'm trying to do. I swear it is not. I'm trying to fight for the river. That is the only one we've got. We need to save the river and keep it clean so you can enjoy it. I don't know what we'd be looking at if there was no one cleaning it up in the end. We need to see the clear bottom of the river because you know the fish are swimming, and if they saw your cigarette butt, you would eat it, and then they'd choke, and then it'd be so bad. Oh no!
Oh no!
And so you see, that's why we need to keep the river clean.
And so you see, this is why I just cannot get a break. It is like all I do is I work and I work. It's like somebody pounding me into a stake. I came here to have a nice cup of coffee. My husband came with me because he also wanted a break. And it's very nice that you clean the river. But I tell you, the river doesn't need a break as much as we all need to just stop working. So why don't you stop working too? Just let the trash uproot.
Let me tell you, it's not even my job. It's just a passion for nature and for all the things in the river. I know that if you could see just a little bit more of the river, then you'd see that there is so much to discover. Just take a look. What do you see over there?
Over there I see a book. It is disintegrating. Getting dissolved by all of the water in the sea.
Isn't it bad? Because think of the ink. Then a beaver could come and then think that it is to build the dam and bite into the book. And then it would be bad because the ink is on its tongue and the ink is very poisonous and it'd be very bad for the beaver and then it could die and then we'd have no more beavers and then the ecosystem would collapse.
Oh wow! And then I could not have a vacation.
Exactly!
You know what? I think you're onto something.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I can't believe we found such a big log buried.
Oh my gosh! Robin, it looks amazing!
Whoa, he just fell down in front of us.
Oh my gosh, Robin! Oh, we gotta chew this thing up.
What? How did they bury
fine. Those other older trees don't know what they're talking about. Now you're gonna get chewed up. Ah, shit.
This log just rolled over, Robin.
Do you think he can understand us?
There's no way it could. It's just nature.
All right, let's roll this log back home.
Let's-
Forward.
It's groaning, Robin. It's making noise.
Okay, so you take me up to the dumpster so I can see all of the trash that used to be in the river.
Exactly. Thank you. All right. Marcel, remember how I was telling you about after my last river cleanup, I had found these dentures?
Yes.
Well, it turns out there was a whole bag of medical supplies that someone dumped in the river.
Wow, you know, I used to be a doctor. This is worth a lot.
It's pretty bad.
Phew. Well, shall we try to take some of it?
Well, yes, we need to get it away from the river.
A syringe.
Oh, yeah, that'd be terrible if that went into the river.
Yes.
So we just keep it all in the bag, okay?
All right then.
Hey, what is your husband doing anyway while you're out here on this trash tour of Amsterdam with me?
Oh, he's just probably back at the hotel, taking a nap.
Oh, okay. I admire how independent you are.
Yes, it is sort of like, why do you need to spend time with your husband when you've already been married to him 20 years?
So impressive.
It is a full adult marriage by this point. They can go off and be their own people.
Yes, exactly. Well, that seems lovely. I'm very happy for you. Well, you see, I haven't had much time to find someone ever since I moved to Amsterdam because I've been concerned with the river.
Oh, I see. It is like the river is the blood pulsing through your heart. It is for the water, not for another human.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what the river is for.
Yes, one coffee, please, at this lakeside cafe.
And so, when I swam through the river the first time after I moved here, I knew that this was the most special place. And when I made eye contact with a beaver, that was what sealed the deal.
Oh, it sealed the deal, yes? How?
Well, it was when I looked into the beaver's eyes that I saw that there was something deep inside of the beavers. They knew how to live. They knew how to swim. So much better than me.
I can almost picture it as if you have conjured the dream right in front of me.
Exactly. And I knew that I had to learn from the beavers, and that would be how I'd learn to find my way in this new country and figure it out. And it was how I found my purpose.
Wow. You are from America, no?
Yes, I am.
Hey, Johan, sorry I'm late.
Oh, Benvolio, no worries. We're not going hunting for another 20 minutes. I've got myself a coffee.
Oh, that looks pretty good. I don't want to.
Yes, but I've just heard something very interesting from over there, on the other side of the cafe. Oh, yes. Well, I heard she was talking about a beaver, and I think I might have to talk to her. Thinking in my brain, could beavers actually feel pain? It's making me think, Benvolio. It's making me wonder. I don't know what to do right now. Should I still get my pelt plunder? No, forget about it. I sent my course. I'm going to shoot these beavers, definitely, of course. I will never stray from the path I've set. I'm going home with all sorts of beaver pets.
Johan, this would be a chance to make some new friends in Amsterdam.
You know, it is very weird that in Amsterdam they put the dumpsters inside of the building.
One of the wonders of this place.
You know, I came here hoping to not have the mind so stimulated, not so distracted and engaged, but I'm finding myself quite enjoying the new wonders and the new curiosities of this land.
And with cleaner water, more beavers can reproduce. So actually, a lot of conservationists are rat hunters too.
Okay, then. Well, I'm gonna go talk to her.
I think that's a great idea. I'll take your coffee or your gun.
This is my time.
All right, I guess we'll just tie up the garbage bag and take this one out to the, safer dump.
Yes, of course. I'll get the back of it.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Our,
My name is Johan. What's your name?
my name is Lilia.
Hello, Lilia. That's a big trash bag.
I was going to help her, but perhaps you are stronger. You could.
Yes, I'm very strong. Thank you. So, Lilia,
I'll be on my way.
couldn't help but overhear you talking about the beavers.
Oh, yes. Oh, I love the beavers. Aren't they incredible?
Yes, they're incredibly beautiful animals, I think. I'm actually very interested in beavers myself. Tell me, I only caught snippets of your conversation. Are you also a beaver hunter? My apprentice was telling me that many conservationists are also hunters.
Beaver hunter? What are you talking about? Killing beavers?
Why do you have all these sharp syringes in the bag?
No, I'm taking those away from the river so they can't get anywhere near the beavers. I want to save the beavers. I want to protect them. What are you?
I'm a beaver hunter. I've come to this country to shoot as many beavers as possible, take their beautiful furs and cover my car and my house, my office, and the front lawn in pellets.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. I have to go. I can't look at you. This has been very hard for me.
And it was the damnedest thing. I had this crazy dream that there were beavers scampering around our hotel room, and they were just massive.
Wow.
Just giant beavers, like they were on some kind of growth hormones or steroids or something.
You know, it is funny. My friend Lilia, she also had a dream about beavers, and they appeared in my dream too. There is really something strange about this town.
There's some kind of wavelength
Yes.
we're all living on. Anyway, just get on the hotel bed also.
Yes.
European vacations are great because you can smoke indoors.
It is really amazing the things they keep inside here. The trash. The cigarettes.
Lots of people walking around with guns.
You know, it is like, why do they even have restaurants when everybody just uses room service?
I could live here forever.
Forever.
It's perfect. It's just great. Except for the giant, burly, jacked beavers.
Getting in our way.
There's something incredibly ominous about that.
I know.
I can definitely not take one in combat.
So, you are not so into the combat these days anyway, are you?
No, I've grown old and vacation ready.
Oh.
was your excursion?
Oh, it was quite unexpected, you know. Yes, I thought I would just be going down for a smoke at the river. I ran into this, well, you know her, Lilia.
Lilia?
Yes, I ran into her, my friend. Turns out she's not just a conservationist, but finally it is for passion. Yes, it is what she dedicates her heart to.
It beats me why someone would do something for love.
Why would you ever try to be in love when you could just go on and have adventure?
Yeah.
Why would you ever try to be in love when you could just go out and enjoy the sun,
Yeah.
enjoy the food?
Why would you ever try to be in love when you could just post up in the room? Why would you ever try to be in love when you could just swim in the hotel pool?
Why does anybody need love?
Why fall in love? Why does anybody need love? Why does anybody need love? Why does anybody need love?
Because I don't need love. Don't. I don't need love. Don't. Why would anyone need it? All I need to do is shoot it. Oh, why would anyone need love? Oh, why would anyone need love? I'm feeling so conflicted. No, I just have to stick them.
Why would anyone need love? 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 Oh, I remember when we were just young teens who met on the schoolyard.
Oh yes, those were the days before I got caught up in all of that med school haze, and you caught up in all the things that you do.
Honey, let me take a drag and a cigarette, then I'll go back to bed.
We're so strong now. We carried these
all the way back to our place.
Robin, they got back up. The branches just reached up too, Robin.
Maybe if we grab onto the ceiling, we can pull ourselves out.
Yeah. That'll never work.
The only grippy part of our bodies are our roots.
Oh, so we're stuck in this Amsterdam dumpster forever?
Yes.
Oh, pull ourselves out of the river.
What?
No.
We're not in a dumpster, dude. We're in a beaver dam.
I was so lost there for a second.
In a past life, it must have been a discarded stack of papers or something.
Oh.
Robin, they don't seem happy that they're part of our dam.
No! They may be happy.
Right, they're here for a good usage.
Yeah. You know what? I think we gotta push them together and make it arch, but we gotta get stronger. And you know how we get stronger?
Robin.
We're gonna take a cigarette in the river.
Mommy, that's scary. A cigarette.
Come on. This is the only way we got stronger by picking up and eating all the weird stuff that floated in the river.
Okay, Robin, you go
I'm
first.
gonna throw my tissue in the river.
A tissue.
Thank you.
Oh,
I'm gonna throw my used diaper in the river.
diaper.
Yeah, I'm gonna just throw my shirt in the river.
A shirt.
Yeah, add it to our pile.
You got any more?
I'm gonna throw the last few drops of this anabolic steroid in the river.
Okay, Robin.
Ready? Well, I'll eat this pile.
Okay.
Whoa, I feel, my body feels weird. Really weird.
Robin.
Mary, what's going on?
Robin. The diaper.
The diaper? It looks so fluffy.
Robin.
Mary, no! 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 No!
Thank you. We'll have a 5-minute intermission now, so feel free to take a bathroom break. We will not be back there planning. It will still be improv when we come out.
Flyer flutters by. Beaver season, it's here.
Finally, to walk through the streets and down the main road out to the forest where I can finally begin that which I've come here to do. Why are you kneeling on the cobblestones?
I am. It's a very sad day today, you know?
June 1st?
A beaver has been killed.
What? By who? Who did it? Who got the first one of the season?
The question is not who, but what.
What do you mean it wasn't a gun wound?
No, that would also be terrible. But it was a dirty diaper.
Why, that's horrible. The pelt is ruined if it's covered in shit.
beavers. Is it not terrible to think about a helpless animal that just was mindlessly swimming along and so innocently came across this diaper and just accidentally bit into it?
I'm in full agreement. I think it's horrible, and beavers are such stupid animals. They deserve to be shot. Of course, the manner of death is quite unfortunate.
Johan, I don't know how to negotiate with you. Beavers should stay alive. Beavers should be able to live their lives in the Amsterdam River. And it's their home. And we can't say that we want to do whatever we want to do and the beavers be damned. Well, I'm here to say that the beavers deserve a safe river.
What are these words infiltrating my fragile male ego? I came to this country with one goal, one idea in mind. I was going to kill beavers to make myself feel better about myself. And yet this woman, Lilia, she talks with such passion. It's moving me in some way I know not. I don't know. No, I don't know. I have to shoot them. I have to. I can't stop. I've already started on this cobbled path. I must continue walking to the forest. You can't stop me. I'm sorry, Lilia.
But what if you didn't? What if you didn't pull the trigger? What if no one pulled the trigger? What if there were no open season?
What would I put on my lawn then?
Grass?
I suppose so. What would I put in my car?
Leather? Normal? Leather?
Make a very compelling case, but Lilia, oh, I feel my heart being constricted. Ooh, on one side of me I've got death, on the other love. I feel conflicted. I came to this country to kill, to shoot a beaver. And if I do that and she sees that, well, certainly then I'd have to leave her. Is there another way? Is there another way? Is there another way? Is there another way?
I can tell you there's something else you can do. You can swim, you can walk along the river, you'll be fulfilled. You won't have to go to all these lengths that you take to boost your ego. You could just go to the river and sit and wait and see the beavers come to you. I am telling you right now, you don't have to pull the trigger. I'm telling you right now, doesn't have to be that way because there's
Another way? Is there another way? Is there another way? Is there another way? Oh, 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 Lilia, your words, they move me. No, not to where. I want to kill a beaver and skin it for its hair. When I hear your voice, the only words are, is there another way? Perhaps not death, but
And when I look at the river, there's another
one of my toxic goals with another. Surely this woman who is diametrically opposed to me will fall in love with me, yes.
Yes.
But also I must stay strong, for I am a man, yes. Lilia, I am going to the forest to shoot a beaver, but I will see you later.
Is he serious? Okay. Johan. Hey, I'm picking up dirty diapers from the river.
Yes, excellent. Thank you for not questioning my request. Julio, I have something I must tell you.
Is there a change in plans?
Not quite, but I've fallen in love.
Johan, that's like tremendous growth.
This goes well, I'll recover from the time I was rejected for 7th grade prom. Everything will be fine, everything will be fine. But yes, how about you, Benvolio? What have you been up to in my absence? And before the diaper picking.
Oh, yeah, I don't know, I went to see the sights. There's like a seawall, and the ocean, lots of like old buildings.
and that river that you're cleaning up.
Yes, and the river, yeah, exactly. Yes, the river.
This woman, Lilia, she loves the river so much. She talks about it as though she's in love with it. But anyway, yes, please keep cleaning it up.
That's such a beautiful thing for someone to fall in love with, like, nature.
Yes, but in the end, she will certainly love me. Johan, not the river, Benvolio, yes, so actually, put one diaper back. Maybe one, not a full one. Find a half-full one that maybe it was a newborn baby. Or maybe just never mind. I'll call you later.
So you can just pull up a rock here. This is my favorite spot to sit on a quiet Sunday when there's no boats going by too fast.
You don't mind if I have a smoke, do you?
I brought an ashtray, it's okay.
Would you like one too?
I'm all right, thank you.
Okay then.
It has been a trying week, though. I hope that seeing some beavers today will brighten my spirits. With it being open season and all, it's just hard to think about.
Oh yes, I can imagine it is very difficult to watch your true love just murdered or whatever it is you say happened.
Oh, it's awful. It's so awful. Sorry, thank you for listening to me, Marisol.
Of course.
It's so kind of you. I know you could probably be back with your husband doing, I don't know what he does, but...
Oh no, he doesn't. He does what he does. He's of no importance to us here.
Room service, you ordered a lot of potatoes.
About 2 platefuls, yes.
Bonjour.
Listen, Lilia, you say it is open season for the beavers to be hunted, but my husband and I, we have a different kind of open season.
Okay.
It is sort of like, why would you just have fall, winter, spring, and summer when you could also have the season of love?
Yes, the season of love sounds like a wonderful season. I often think of it as like spring, when the flowers start blooming and when the algae starts to light up the water at night.
Oh, it is so cute how your eyes just light up when you talk about the algae.
Well, I guess that's what passion will do to you. Oh, but if only I could just see a beaver pass by and know at least that my heart can rest and I know one is okay.
You haven't seen a beaver in a while, have you?
No, I haven't. I don't know what they've been doing.
Well,
Wait, what is... There's a brown... Oh! That's a beaver!
oh!
Look, Marshall, it's a beaver! Oh, it's so much bigger than I... Oh, it's rising out of the water! It's getting out of the water! Oh, it's coming right up to the cafe!
Humans! Humans who put the diapers in the river and killed my best friend, Mary!
Oh, please, Beaver!
Would you like a smoke?
Here's their dam. Surely they must be nearby. I guess I'll poke around a little bit.
No, we're all the hunters.
No beaver dams over here. Keep continuing on. Yes. No beavers here. Just behind these logs, surely there must be some in here. Perhaps there's even a baby beaver. Yes, that would be quite easy to kill. Yes. For now that I'm here, I've arrived at one of my two destinies, and yet, why do I feel like my hands are shaking? You told Benvolio that you've shot so many animals in your time, and yet you never killed a single one, Johan! Failure! No, perhaps, yes, a newborn beaver will do it. It's barely even alive. Barely even alive. Tough as a door. This poor thing, it's all bloated. Its stomach is full. And yet also its arms are very full as well. And its quadriceps and its trapezoids, my God. This beaver, it's so strong, and it's reminding me of Greg, my bully. Why does this beaver deserve to die, and I didn't? No, I'm such a failure.
Never in 130 years have I seen a hunter crying about a bully over a bloated beaver.
You think we're 1,000 years old, but see everything.
Did somebody just speak? Is that another hunter outside? Just outside the dam? Who said that? I swear I heard something.
What are you, hearing pins, mate?
Oh, hello.
Hey, get your vest up a little higher so you don't get mistaken. You're an animal. Yeah, go get him. Hey, you don't seem to, your bag is empty. Look at you with your empty bag. Oh my God, Donald. Take a video. Listen, you got one.
Oh my God, this is so embarrassing.
Oh,
second.
What's up?
You,
Yes, you have something to say to the hunting community?
yes, what's your name?
Yeah, what do you have to say to the hunting
Yes,
community?
I'm going to say it to the
My
hunting
name's Trevor.
I'm going to say it to the hunting community through you, Trevor.
The whole hunting community? Well, what do you have to say?
Yes, now listen. I didn't kill this animal.
No, you didn't.
Dead when I arrived. I've been doing lots of thinking. Why is it dead and I am alive? What makes us so different in the end? We're not so different, he and I.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something loud. No, I'm no longer shy. Yes, there's no more killing. 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 Are you listening to me, Trevor?
Yeah, I heard you there. You just put that in your mouth and said there's no more killing? Like none, like at all?
Yes.
Like anywhere? When you think you crying over a bloated beaver carcass is gonna change anything?
That's exactly it, Trevor. It doesn't matter if I change anything in anybody else. I don't care what you think. I don't care what your hello reactors think. I don't care what anyone thinks. All I care about is that I don't kill animals anymore.
Man, you're such a buzzkill, man. Well, good luck, I guess.
Yeah, good luck to you too. Fucko.
Speaking to you too.
There's no more killing. There's no more killing. There's no more killing.
There's only Lilia. There's only Lilia. There's no more killing. There's only Lilia. Yes, surely this instant transformation will turn her to feel adoration. Surely, now that I've turned a new leaf, it can be just me and she. There's no more killing. There's only living. No more killing. There's only living. Yes, I've never been so certain of anything in my whole life.
No more killing.
No more killing.
No more killing.
So, you're telling me you love beavers?
Yes, I want to protect you. Oh, I would never, ever hurt you.
But what about my friend Barry?
Oh,
You didn't protect him!
oh,
Oh, c'est so sweet. I don't know how to do it. Situations like this, they don't happen in my own country.
Oh, the beaver's so large and muscular, and it looks so small and sad right now.
You want to touch it? That is what
Beaver, do you have a name?
Robin.
Robin, I'm so sorry about what happened to your friend. It's just awful. And to have people throwing things in the river like they don't care about what happens to people who live there.
You understand?
I do.
But you're a human.
I feel at one with the river. Like it's my home too.
It is? Wow, I never knew humans would have love for the river. Well, what about that one?
Don't mind me, I'm just taking a break.
She's been learning to love the river. Not everyone gets it right off the bat. Sometimes they just look at it and think of it kind of like one of those dumpsters where they can just throw their cigarettes and diapers and used tissues and wrappers and just terrible things. But It's because they don't know. So many people don't know.
What if they don't know? What about me and I can't get Barry back? I'll never get my best friend back.
Oh, Lilia! Oh, my true love! There you go! Oh!
A human with a gun!
I said I would do no more killing, but maybe just this once. to protect my Lilia. Yes, Lilia, don't worry. I'll protect you. Yes. I hope that beaver doesn't come over here or anything. I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to save you. Why did you run out in front of my bayonet like that?
Johan, I collected a full bag of diapers. Just like you asked. I understand you confused me for a beaver.
I did. It happened so fast. You did everything I asked you. Benvolio, in your last moments, I have to ask you why. I was nothing but cruel and crass and rude to you. Why did you help me? Another man.
I don't know why, but ever since I saw Greg giving you a hard time in 7th grade, it just stirred up some empathy in me. And I don't know, like I wish I could have taken your place back then. And so I figured I'd support you on your endeavors and travel with you to Amsterdam and maybe something magical could happen. But Johan, please don't pull me up too much.
Oh, you should rest. Back if we were in 7th grade, I would have called you all sorts of names for saying such things to me, but I appreciate sharing your feelings in your last moments, and I'm truly sorry for what I've done to you.
Johan, I saw the video. It was everywhere. I think it's got a good message. I think it'll reach people. I love you, Johan.
I love you too, as a brother.
And so the river cleanup for the day is done. Oh, great work, you all.
Thank you. Pretty good job tonight.
I'm glad that our movement has been growing in numbers, and ever since they put up this barricade around the river, it's been so much cleaner.
Yes, it is not the same musty, dark river I remember throwing my cigarettes into.
Yeah, I'll say it's looking pretty nice recently. It's looking nice and clear. My kids are going out for swims more recently.
That's fantastic to hear, Michael. Oh, having you a part of the movement has been wonderful. I mean, ever since you brought together the anti-hunting violence movement and the anti-river pollution movement, it's been a match made in heaven.
It really has been, and Johan's been helping me too. We've been making sure things over here have been really good. Yeah.
Exactly.
Johan,
Oh, my God, there he is, the face of the movement.
Hey, Michael.
You do not like this man.
Oh, I didn't know that today was the day we were.
Today is the day we're introducing you to the Clean Up the River group. You see, Johan and I have been taking out the trash for the past few months, ever since he lost his good friend Benvolio.
Hello, Lilia, again. It's been some time.
Yes, it has. You've been cleaning up the trash in the river?
I have. And I've also been cleaning up the trash in my heart. I realized that I said some things to you that I'm sure you either didn't care about / didn't like.
You pointed some things at her.
But he's a new man now. Listen to him.
Lilia, I'm sorry. I thought that I was to fall in love with you because you spoke words to me that I'd never heard before that were beautiful. And I realized now I was a fool. I was still that same 7th grade child. I don't want anything with you anymore. I just want to help clean up the river now.
It's just a professional relationship.
He sounds like a reformed man.
Yes, he does. And helping to push forward anti-river pollution reforms.
Yeah, so my wife's gotten really involved with the cleanup movement. So it just if you could add another month to our stay, just roll over another few months.
Right.
Yeah.
By the way, you've got a long overdue bill racking up of potato plates.
Lilia, I never did think I would come to enjoy cleaning the river so much. I thought at first, gosh, this is just like when I'm doing a surgery and I have to take out all of the toxins from the body. It was too much for me, but now I see it is more like removing all of the evil from the world and reforming it.
Exactly. Because when we clean the river together, we can make it better for everyone, including the beavers.
Oh, look at them beavers over there! Wow.
There's Robin.
Wow, that water's on me!
Thank you all for cleaning the river. It's my home, and now all my beaver friends are happy that we can swim. I just wish Barry could be here to see this. I miss having a best friend.
Ooh, I'm the boy.
He lives on in our hearts.
Yes.
I can hear Barry. I can feel him here, and you know what? Even if he's gone, he still lives on as long as we keep him in our hearts.
Yes, because we have clean hearts. We have clean hearts. We have clean hearts. Yes, we have clean hearts.
God, Lilia, my heart, it just feels so full when I'm with you. It is like I could stop working every day again.
That's wonderful. And it's like when we come to the river together, we could work all day and not even notice.
Yes, you know who also has a clean heart? It is my husband. I'm going to give him a call. Maybe he wants to come join us. Taking the trash out of the river.
Yeah, you do that. Because when there's more, we can clean it better together.
Yes.
When we have clean
Clean hearts. We have clean hearts.
Hello?
Oh, hi.
Clean hearts.
Clean plates.
Clean hearts.
Clean plates.
film, okay? We'll have a smoke.
That sounds like a really good change of pace. I'd
Okay.
love to.
Okay, just come and look where the big rock is.
I'll go to the rock, yeah.
And that's where there's going to be a bunch of us just enjoying the time, working hard.
Okay.
Clean hearts. We have clean hearts. We have clean hearts. Clean hearts. Clean hearts.
Ahmad!
Kaelyn!
Miranda!
Shiriel!
John!
Big lecture. You can come to that show. We also have 2 more shows tomorrow at 7 and 9 p.m. here. Come. They will all be different and they will all be amazing. Thank you.